The thing about mentoring young people is you have to listen to them a lot first. I'm going to say that again. You have to listen to them a lot first. Reason being, if you respond to everything a young person says, you'll be answering things every 2 minutes because that's how many of them process and deliver information. Now, what I like to do is I let them exhaust themselves, maybe for 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 encounters, just so I can put some things together, look for consistencies, look for inconsistencies, and then I lightly take them to people's court, not in an interrogative sense, but in the sense that you're saying a lot of things. I want you to understand what you're saying, and I want you to understand how it comes across versus what you mean to say, right? And then I go through it. On this date, da 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 da. On that date, da 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 da. But today, you said da 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 da. So, and then depending on how they receive it, which is based largely on how you deliver it, and not always, because let me be real, if anybody can take anything the wrong way, it's a person below the age of 24, 30. The age just bounces now. But in saying that, then you see how they receive it. And that's the patient part that many of us get stuck at. Because let's be real, the older you get, the more you have to practice patience because you get what is called early stage fogeyism. That's where you have to have all of your things your way. And if it's outside of that, oh boy, does that ruffle your feathers, right? One of the things that I've had to learn over the last 4 years or so, I am perpetually uncomfortable. I might appear to be comfortable because I want my behavior to project comfortability so you can be comfortable. And then I can just be over here thinking about my next move. But in saying that, you have to make yourself perpetually uncomfortable when dealing with young folks because they're flighty and you can't be the one to wrangle them. You're going to be the one that, no, you're not gonna. They have mad years of doing what they want to do behind them. You just have to catch them in flight, find out their flight pattern. As you fly next to them, drop some information and peel off, go back on your way. But many of us in my generation, we want to shoot the bird down and be like, do you know why I shot you down to the ground? And you wonder why your message isn't received. So in saying that, you got to be patient with these young people because they're heady. They're heady. They get a full head of steam and they're like, I often have to slow my own child down because she is super duper heady from both sides. You have to almost anticipate their direction and just get there. Don't chase them there. Because once you catch up to where they're at, they're already gone to that next thing. So you almost have to be like, okay, this is coming from here. I hear in the talk that this is what the desired, this is why they're angry. They're going to go right there or right there. It's near there, so go there. And then you go there. So by the time you get there, you already understand it. It's like, I'm going to just keep doing this, right? That's the patient part that most people who are in early stage fogeyism don't want to do. But you have to do that, or else you're going to find yourself having negative interactions with people who aren't your age. And guess what? Most of this world right now isn't your age. So it would do you well to learn how to do that. And you have to listen a lot first. A lot first. Then talk, because now you have something to speak upon. You can't One thing young people don't like is when you assume things about them. You know, we don't like it. But most times when they assume things about us, they be right. But it's almost like we be like, oh, the nerve of you. I could have known you couldn't have. You could not have turned over a new leaf. You have early stage phobiaism. You're not about to turn no leaf. I just saw you get mad because of this. You think right now you gonna change? No, you not. So relax, take some accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why these young people are frustrated. You have to listen to them a lot first to realize why they're frustrated. And then you're going to realize, oh man, I had a hand in that frustration. But yeah, they be brats though. But listen, you want to mend the fence or burn the bridge?